If you want to do something different than you're already doing, then you need to find people who are doing what you want to do and hang out with them. There is a saying that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I live by that. I pick my friends carefully, and I think about being with people who are doing what I want to do. I've had this feeling for a long time. When I was back working in Vancouver, I belonged to the AS400 user group, an IBM user group that my company belonged to, but I actively participated in the council, and I was actually the chairman of the executive one year. I was hanging out with people who were doing what I wanted to do. Later on, when I became a technical writer, I found the Society for Technical Communications, and it was very important to me because, first of all, I got a better idea of what I was supposed to be doing from people who were already being successful. Secondly, it let me go on a great trip to Anaheim, California, and meet other people in a hotel and go through 3 days of seminars to see what's going on. And from my position on the executive, where I helped with the venues and venue coordination, getting the meetings set up, I got a contract. And that contract led to meeting people who were coming to California to work at a startup. And I talked my way into that startup. And I've been in San Jose ever since. It was sad recently to find out that this Society for Technical Communications, here's their brochure from the conference I went to in Anaheim, that it went kaput a year ago. Now the website's STC, Society for Technical Communications, stc.org, says come back soon, under reconstruction. But if you look it up on Wikipedia, it says it went kaput. In 2000, when I came to California, there were 25,000 members in the society worldwide. There was 4 chapters in the Bay Area. And I made a point of going to each one of their meetings at least once. It became kind of a job hunter's world after the first big .com bust in 2001. And the focus went from conversations about technology to, I need a job. So I kind of stopped going. But then I became a product manager, and I dropped my membership because product managers don't really do a lot with the STC. So I had lost track of them. And I was really sad to hear that the whole thing had gone under. I don't know if it's because technical writing has been deprecated by some of these supposed AI tools that can do it better. I'll tell you this, there are tasks in technical writing, like everything else, that are rote tasks that an AI tool could do very nicely. But in terms of putting yourself in the position of the end user, so what you're writing makes sense to them and is useful and effective for them, that's a gift. I have that gift. I can't train it. I don't know where I got it from. I just was born with it. I could explain how to get somewhere in the car when I was 7 years old. I don't know how I was able to do that, but I just born with the empathy. It's rare, but those who have it and work in technical writing, you can tell. And AI tools don't have any empathy. They can copy what they've seen or what they've been trained on, but they have no idea if this is effective and useful for the end user. And that's the shame of losing the STC, is that was a society of people who did have that skill, that innate gift to understand how to communicate in a way that was effective to others and to understand what others needed and provide those needs. I used to say my goal or my purpose in life was to help unusual people communicate what they've accomplished so it could be useful to other people. I still try to do that, not as my full-time living, but it's a big part of my job, and it's a big part of my approach to AI tools and what I'll be doing in the next year to enable these tools to be used by the rank and file, the individual contributors, so we can all be more productive and be more relevant. Oh, by the way, this conference in 1998, it was so long ago that this map from the Travelodge where I stayed, because I was on my own dime, you better believe I stayed at the Travelodge, Disneyland is here, and below it is a parking lot. Today, that's the California Adventure. This conference happened before they built the California Adventure. So that's how long I've been in this game. It's nice because I have the skills and I've seen it all before. It's hard to stump me with an unusual situation or a crisis. I've seen this movie before. I know what to do next. My value today is I know what to do next, no matter what's happening.